As a child, my stepfather would beat me, and one time I was standing and he was beating me from my neck down to my knees, and I remember that. I wouldn't cry because I knew if I cried that was like defeat. I went to PE, and I remember the teacher came out and saw all the cuts and bruises from my neck down to my knees. And they put me in DHS custody. I left, I was like 18. I just hitchhiked down to California, and then I got into drugs and did a lot of drugs off and on for a good part of 30 years. I lost my house, lost my job, lost my car, was in a hotel. I got busted, lost my granddaughter, and I was just on the road to self-destruct big time. And the next morning I woke up, and it's just like God had picked me up by the seat of my pants and put me at the city rescue mission. I was down there in the women's dorm, and they had just started the Bridge to Life program. So I went to all the classes, and I learned as much as I could, and I even got baptized in March. I had to be back to court in June. They come in and said, okay, your charge has been dropped. We'll give you 90 days to get a job and a place to live. And they were going to give her back. And I was like, oh, thank you. Even when she was with me before that, when I was going through all the junk I was going through, I mean, she was just a little thing, but she never gave up on me. You know, and I figure if you got a little bitty girl that doesn't want to be around anybody but me, then the least I could do is get my life in order for her, to take care of her. We have a thrift store, and I ended up going to work over there. And then next thing I know, they had offered me a job to work for Heart and Hand Ministries as assistant director. So, you know, I figured this is the journey that God has prepared me for my whole life, to work with people like me. Anyway, I was part of the program here in Destiny. DHS came and checked it out, and I was living right next door. I went to court, had a job, had a place to live, and they awarded my granddaughter back. And so I got legal guardianship of her, and you know, they're back together again. And I'm so happy. Through the mission, they love you, they care about you, they take care of you, they treat you so good. I mean, they take care of all your needs. They, you know, and they're there to pray for you all the time, and they taught us how to walk with Christ, and that Jesus loves me. You know, I actually have a Father that loves me now.